Such a beautiful day today. I was just watching I haven't finished it, but thought I'd sit down and do this. Because I always used to believe stupid, but just like be silent and quiet. Everyone thought I was stupid, everyone thought I was dumb. I know you're talking to a whole bunch of people, but the thing is I listen to recordings and go, how does this apply to my life? Does it apply to my life? So it's not like you guys aren't me talking to whoever's listening. So I just got to the point where I say, well, we can't. Is it right? Yeah, I can't. We can't have you in this position. We need someone who has brains. And then I would share like 1/10 of the knowledge that I had about something, and everyone's like, well, like, you know more than, like, you know, they'll say, oh, yeah, that's really good knowledge. And actually, I only reveal and everyone's getting, not everyone, but those people getting annoyed, and you think you know what everyone knows you're dumb because this and that, you know, and they say, oh, yeah, this is what it was, now I can see it's just that, you know, it's just trying to win over that, then you know what's going to go down. But the other thing is this, is that people say, oh, you know, you just don't know how many people there is or that, and it's like, well, no, actually a life of fear is no life at all. I mean, like, imagine living your whole life and you get to the 80s and stuff, but you never pursued any of your dreams, you never failed at all these things you wanted to do, you never got any wins, but hey, you survived that long because, you know, and then it's like, well, it's risky when you annoy people, even if you just annoy people intentionally, that makes it risky, but that life doesn't sound like a life to me. Like, I want to get to my old age and know that I put all my 100% effort into all my passions and my hobbies and my interests, and I want to know that I got to pay all my bills and live my life through doing a career that I enjoy. You know, I raised a family and all this type of thing. You know, it is pointless, you know, so I got to the point where, because I'm very silent in person, but I still talk. I'll talk, but, you know, I don't, like, if someone's talking this nonsense or stuff that I know is not true, or that they very least don't agree with, and it doesn't line up with my personal experiences, I just, like, you know, let them talk, but they come talk to me specifically. I like to avoid that topic if they're around a whole ton of people, because, well, but then, you know, at the same time you can read the room to see if you can correct them, and they can benefit from it, and it's not going to cause a scene, you know what I mean? If it causes a scene, yeah, sometimes it causes a scene, but there's conflict and then there's needless conflict. So this recording is actually going to be about Thor and Balder. See, again, I mean, I've got peace of mind. I don't know if my mentality would work if I was in a third world or something, but we don't know what's going to happen after. And then like, you know, my spirit told me yes. Apparently through lots of interreading, because the Celts got forced out of England to Scotland and Ireland, so there was people in Scotland and Ireland when they arrived anyways. There was those there. Apparently there might have been some already there, maybe they left earlier, but yeah, just interreading. But anyways, spiritual beings there, they're of the cosmos, they're of the universe. We don't know what happens after we die, but I have seen or heard of everyone that's ever done me wrong. It's true because the stories align with what everyone's saying, and it aligns with, okay, well, this is what it looks like when someone goes through this, and you know, and then they change their behaviour or whatever, or you know, some of them end up in jail or something, you know. I have seen and heard at least 95%, or at least 90%, but 95% of people that have done me wrong have been went through what I went through, you know. So Northmouth, you know, because I've Celtic and Māori, and I got all this other stuff too. Probably if you go back, I just go back to with the names of my great grandparents and what they look like, and where those names come from, and if they look like the people from those countries, and they all do. So 7 minutes. So Thor in Northmouth is the god of protection and strength. That's why he's got, well, all the gods look like they got big muscles and all that type of thing. He's also the god of the common man. See, he was like the god that was always like, he would stand up and smash the giants and things like that. It's all people could, you can either look at like it literally happened, there's people that actually believe that they literally happened. You know, there's Viracocha, Wotan, that's people believing that there was an actual guy called Odin. Who knows? But Thor is the god of the common man, you know, and he takes out these giants, and giants are trying to destroy mankind and trying to enslave mankind and stuff, and he keeps taking out the giants. The gods, and he's out there trying to, or he does. So according to Northmouth, either Ragnarok is still coming, or there was a last cataclysmic event, the Ice Age, and that would be a Ragnarok. You know, so did this teaching last before then? Probably did. You know, probably just had a different name. Yeah, it would have. You know, or maybe they just like added in the Ragnarok because maybe they forgot about the last Ice Age before then or something. I don't know. But protector of mankind, that's his role. There is a couple of myths, and I can't remember which one is, where he's like this big badass taking out the bad guys, but that he ends up meeting his limits. And he knew if he ended up engaging in this other battle, he would fail because his strength was weak. But like, he had taken out all these giants and he'd done all these amazing other feats, but he learned that only one man can only do so much. He met his limits. He didn't die, but he knew he couldn't do anything to stop the next wave of attack coming because his strength had gone and he needed to rest. So, you know, teamwork makes the dream work. You know, you can only do so much. See, another thing Odin was known for is people used to literally believe that the king was blessed by Odin, or, you know, if they were of Celtic belief, the king or the queen was blessed by the Morrigan to do that. So, Thor is he represents the common man.